go. Hey, 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 beautiful souls. Hey, hey, hey. So, what today has to bring for us? What does today have to bring to us? Today will purely be a channel message. If you check my YouTube channel, you will see the astrological weather as well. I've told you a lot. Whew. I slept hard. It was raining on and off. Creative blocks is the first card. Top of the deck. Clarity. I love it. This goes with that. And lastly, an elemental tarot oracle card. First card that came out was Two of Swords. That is having indecision, going back and forth within yourself mentally to make a decision. But in reverse, you have come to a point of clarity, and that's only doubled down. It's only doubled down. Two cards came out for that. By the fact that in this particular tarot card, it's a playground. When it's in the upright, there's a playground. You have the indecision, nevertheless, you still feel trapped. It might be in a comfortable space, somewhere you think everything is okay, but do you see that barbed wire fence? This card coming out in reverse for me is literally saying, despite me being in my comfort zone, I see the trap for what it really is. And even though I happen to be here, I'm going to risk it and I'm going to leave anyway. I love it. Creative blocks. If you are an artist of any kind, you can often work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. And then the second card is clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Creative blocks and clarity. And then two elemental cards that came out. 23, breaking it down to 5, which is change. And it's storms and cleansing. And then the last card is number 1, north, expansion. This for me is literally saying, despite what things look like, you still have your own gifts. Yesterday was the full moon in Pisces, so we were doing a lot of releasing, or the bell was struck for us to do some releasing over this period of time. And for those who are in any entrepreneurship positions or middle management, or you can even take this to any kind of relationship, really. If you happen to be stuck, sometimes all you have to do is do something different. Push yourself to do something different. Doing the same thing just to keep your comfort, you're still stuck. There's a barbed wire fence here. It's a playground, yeah. In the confines of jail. What are you doing in your life that you really don't benefit from? It's an illusion. Yet you're willing to do what it takes just to stay in that illusion. Creative blocks lets me know that we already have the tools and the skills and the ability to do what it is that we need to do. But doing the same thing to stay comfortable is keeping us stuck. Doing something different, even if it's outside of your comfort zone, will help. All it could do is not necessarily be the direction that you truly want to go into at that time, at the moment. But who knows? It can be the best thing that you ever did. And with creative blocks, it talks about even if you don't have the audience that you're looking for just yet, just keep going. Our abilities, our skills, our gifts, God gave it to us. And regardless if things don't look like you want them to right now, doesn't mean that it won't touch somebody. Storms. Uproar. Chaos. Discomfort. Sometimes being stuck up in this normal. In order for us to actually get out, God has to bring a storm for us to find shelter or to look for somewhere else to be and or do. Sometimes the storm sent by God to clean things out, bring things back down to its bare necessities, is the very thing you need in order to figure out exactly what you need to be doing at that moment in order to get going. It reminds me of fate and destiny looking at the expansion card. North. It reminds me of North Node. We have no idea. We just know we have to trust our North Node, that it was going to take us to exactly where we need to be in our lifetime. But sometimes to get to this expansion that we're looking for, we need a swift kick in the ass. I had a clarity moment yesterday. And it's been being repeated to me. And I will say it to you guys. Sometimes the life events that we go through are unexplainable to us because we're just going through it moment by moment. But the clarity doesn't truly come until after. Sometimes it can be a whole year after, and you get an aha moment that says, I get why I had to go through that. I understand. If I did that, I would have been here. I wouldn't be here. All along, it was for our highest good anyway. Don't take it personal. That is the message. Get clear. Do something different. Don't sit in your comfort zone. It will only produce the same thing. It's very similar to what I said yesterday. We had the Nine of Wands. And that's somebody doing the same thing. You got the strength to do something. You've been kicked down 8 times. And the 9th time, try something different. We're trying to get beyond where we are now. And getting beyond where we are now, we can't be doing the things that we did yesterday. Message. You guys enjoy. I will see you tomorrow.